All right, buckle up, my fellow brainiacs. Today we're going to dive into a classic head-scratcher, a puzzle that has stumped people for ages. It's called the missing dollar problem. Now, it might sound like something out of a detective novel, but trust me, it's all about how we think about numbers. So here's the setup. 3 friends go out for dinner. The bill comes to $30. Each friend pays $10. Later, the waiter realizes that the bill was actually only $25. So the waiter has $5 to return to the friends. However, it's difficult to split $5 equally among 3 people, so the waiter decides to give each friend $1 back and keep $2 as a tip. Now let's do the math. Each friend initially paid $10 and got $1 back, so effectively, each friend paid $9. 3 friends paying $9 each means a total of $27 was paid. The waiter kept $2 as a tip. If we had the $27 paid by the friends and the $2 kept by the waiter, we get $29. But wait a minute. The friends started with $30. Where did the missing dollar go? Well, this is the puzzle, my friends, and it's designed to make you scratch your head and wonder if there's some financial black hole we've stumbled upon. Now, take a moment, think about it. Where could that missing dollar possibly be? Well, the beauty of this brain teaser isn't about complex calculations or hidden information. It's all about how the problem is framed, how it plays on our natural tendency to want the numbers to add up in a certain way. The trick here lies in the way we're trying to add things together. We're trying to add what the friends effectively paid to what the waiter kept, and then compare that to the original amount. But that's not the correct way to think about it. Let's look at it from a different perspective. The restaurant received $25 for the meal. The waiter has $2. The friends have $1 each, totaling $3. If we add these up, $25 for the restaurant plus $2 for the waiter and $3 for the friends, we got our 30. Now, everything is accounted for. So what went wrong in our initial calculation? The mistake was in trying to add the $27 the friends effectively paid to the $2 the waiter kept. The $27 already includes the $25 that went to the restaurant and the $2 that the waiter kept. Now, think about it this way. The friends paid $25. $5 was returned. $25 went to the restaurant. The $5 return was split as $3 to the friends and $2 to the waiter. The confusion arises because we're trying to add a cost, what the friends paid, to a part of the cost. And that's the waiter's tip. It's like saying, I spent $10 on a pizza and the delivery guy got a $2 tip, so the pizza cost $12. That doesn't make sense, right? The tip is part of the money you spent on the pizza. Well, my friends, in the missing dollar problem, the $27 the friends effectively paid already includes the $25 for the meal and the $2 tip. So there's no missing dollar. It's a misdirection in how the problem is presented. Well, did you fall for it? Don't worry, it's a very common brain teaser and it's designed to be a bit deceptive. The goal isn't to trick you into thinking there's some actual financial discrepancy, but rather to highlight how our minds can sometimes get caught up in the way information is presented. Those kind of puzzles are fantastic for exercising our logical thinking skills. They force us to look at a problem from different angles and to question our initial assumptions. They remind us that sometimes the simplest explanation is the correct one, even if our intuition tries to lead us down a more complicated path. So what do you think of that? Were you able to spot the flaw in the logic right away, or did it take a little bit of mental wrestling? These kind of brain teasers can be a fun way to challenge ourselves and to sharpen our minds. Now here's a little what if to chew on. What if the waiter had decided to keep the entire $5? How would the story and our perception of the missing dollar change? Would it make the flaw in the logic more or less obvious? Now share your thoughts with us in the comments section or on our website at EnglishPlusPodcast.com. And my friends, if you enjoy these shorts from English Plus, you will love our longer episodes, audio series, and courses on English Plus Podcast. So to find out our latest content, head over to EnglishPlusPodcast.com, and while at it, consider unlocking access to everything English Plus Podcast has to offer by subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Patreon. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you again soon with another intriguing short from English Plus Podcast.